Hi, thanks for joining me. You're watching the first of 3 how-to videos I've put together for you. Look, I know it can seem daunting to learn how to invest in a completely new market. So I'm going to personally walk you through the whole process. In today's video, I'll show you how to open a cryptocurrency trading account. Then I'll show you how to buy Bitcoin. And finally, I'll show you how to invest in other cryptos. By the end of the series, you'll be ready to start cashing in on all the best cryptos. Okay, let's get to it. So your first step is to go to this web address, which is www.gemini.com. And this is going to bring you to the Gemini exchange. And so what you're going to want to do is go over here where it says register on the right hand side. So you're going to click right there, and now it's going to ask for your details, and we've got to click here to agree to their user agreements, and we will click create an account. So what will happen is when you put your initial information in, it'll say thank you for registering, and then it's going to send you an activation code. So to get the activation code, you simply go to your email address, and you'll see here this email from Gemini. Just simply click on it, and it'll give you this code right here. Okay, it says you're only a few steps away from trading Bitcoin. So you just simply highlight the code. And there's a couple of ways that you can copy something. You can go up here to and click edit and click copy. That's one way to do it. Or you can double click and click copy. And that's another way that you can copy it. And then so we go over back to our Gemini window. And to get your code to paste into this window, there's a couple of ways that you can do it. You can hit edit and then paste, and that'll do the code. Or you can again double click and then hit paste here, and that will also put the code in to the activation code box. So we click submit, and then this puts us into the next step of the process. And so here you can see it'll walk you through the process of what we have to do. So we will click get started. Now, what it's going to do is ask us to set up something called two-factor authentication. So what's two-factor authentication? Two-factor authentication is a way to protect your account in case you somehow get hacked. So if somebody found your password to Gemini and they tried to log into Gemini and get access to your Bitcoins, what will happen is it'll say, okay, before you can log in, you've got to confirm the code that we sent on your phone, right? So that's the two-factor protection that most exchanges will offer, right? So if somebody wanted to break into your Gemini account, not only would they have to have the password to get into your account, but they'd also have to have your physical phone and the password to your physical phone, right? Which is highly unlikely. So having two-factor authentication enabled on your account makes it extremely secure. So the first thing they're going to ask me here is, do we operate in your place of residence? Now, the exchanges that we recommend, specifically Gemini, these are licensed exchanges, and they're not available everywhere, but Gemini is available in most places. So you can see here a list of countries where Gemini is in. So we're going to click the United States. We are in Florida right now, and you can see here it says Gemini is operational in the state of Florida. So we'll click continue. Now the next thing it's asking is for the phone number, and this is to set up the two-factor authentication. And we're going to click continue. So we put our phone number in, and now what will happen is a code will be sent to our phone as a text message. And so it says your Gemini code is this. And so what we now do is we take the code that's been put on our phone and we put it into here. And this basically proves to the system, okay, that this is this is our device, and that this is something that they can use to successfully provide security for the account. All right, and now it just says you used an SMS text message to set up two-factor authentication, which we have done. Now, it's saying that we can use a different app to make it even more secure than that. That's something you can do, but it's not necessary. And for the purpose of our demonstration, that's not something we're going to do right now. So we'll just simply click, I'll do this later, which is right there. And now we move to the next step. Now what we'll do here is this is where we add a bank account. So, and again, in order to make purchases, you have to link your bank account. And then this way we can move money from our bank account to our trading account. The way to think of Gemini is the way that you would think of a brokerage account, right? So let's say you have a brokerage account at Options Express or TD Ameritrade or Fidelity. Every single one of these brokerage accounts give you the ability to link your bank account. And you link your bank account, you move your money over to your trading account, and now you can trade. It's the same process with Gemini. You're going to link a bank account, you're going to move money over, and then you're able to buy your Bitcoin. So what we'll do is simply select one of the banks on the list. We're assuming that you have a banking relationship with at least one of these major banks. They have just about every major bank in the United States. And if you do not see your bank on the list, you can verify your bank account by using a wire transfer instead, which is a different process, okay, which I'll walk through in a little bit, not quite right now. So we're going to choose a bank. We're going to assume that we have a bank account with Bank of America. We'll click Continue. Okay, so at this point what you have to do is you put your username, your password in, and then you basically pick which of your accounts that you want to link to your Gemini account. And then once you do that, you're going to be taken to this screen right here. We've successfully added a bank account. So you can see here we've successfully added a bank account. The next step we'll have to do here, we're going to click Continue, and we are going to verify our identity. And again, this is simple here. We're going to put your first name, your last name, your date of birth, the same things that you would do in a normal brokerage account, right? You got to think of this as a brokerage account, but for cryptocurrencies. So we'll fill all of this in, and then we'll click Continue. Okay, so the next step you'll see here is we need to show the exchange that we are who we say we are. So part of doing that is we've got to upload some ID that they can say, okay, yeah, this is the person opening up the account. And so this is where we just simply click Choose File. We're just going to simply upload it right now. So we put it on the desktop, and it's this image right here. We just choose the image on the desktop, and now it will, you click here where it says Upload. The upload is complete. The driver's license is in. And now what we have to do is click Submit, right? So a human being has to review that the document that we have sent matches up with the information that we have put in. Now it says here, please allow 1 to 3 business days for the Gemini compliance team to complete its review. It usually takes about 48 hours for them to complete their review. And so what will happen is that once the review is complete, you will get an email from Gemini, and it'll say, you know, congratulations, your account has been complete and is ready to be funded. And then your account is set up, and then all you simply do, once you get that email from Gemini saying that your account is good to go, you go right up here to transfer funds, and you simply click Deposit into the exchange, US dollar bank transfer, and then just simply walk through the prompts and deposit the amount of money that you want to deposit in order to go ahead and buy your Bitcoin. Once you have your account set up, you'll be ready for my next how-to video, how to invest in Bitcoin. Just click on the video to start watching it right now.